Josh Dobbs getting it done. The Pastronaut doing it with his arms and his legs, giving his team the first lead of the half. San Francisco up 13-7 on the Saints. How about Josh Dobbs? What a great story, Julian. This is the guy that doesn't give up, and you always feel like he's going to do something. As Mark Sanchez says, you got to put an air tag on him. You don't know where he's going to be.
100%. Josh Dobbs, the journeyman, comes in, leads the Niners to a great drive to finish off the half. A gutsy move to go for it on a 4th down with 5 seconds left running into the half. Josh Dobbs with no problem sheds off a weak tackler and runs it in. Had a couple great passes, the out and up the sideline. It was great to see that. And,
of course, the most important thing, giving his team the lead here as the temperatures have cooled down. We threw on our jackets here for the second half. But what have you seen from the Saints that you've liked so far, Jules?
Well, they signed Clint Kubiak, who was the pass game coordinator for the San Francisco 49ers. But what do the Niners like to do the most? They like to run the football. When you run the football, it sets off play action. They were able to get a great couple chunk plays off the play action, and then really to establish their toughness by running the football in on the goal line. That's what you want to see from your ones in a preseason game. You know, you want to see them go out and execute. They had 2 4th down conversions, a backed up situation. It was great.
And picking up from where they left off, and that's hard to do with the new offensive coordinator, so you're liking what you're seeing so far. There was some other action around the league here in the preseason. So let's take a look at this Packers-Denver game. Of course, Bo Nix gets the start in the midst of that quarterback battle in Denver. Bo Nix completes this one to Tim Parker. 2-yard touchdown pass. Got his squad up 17-0, looking for big things from him. Be fun to watch these young kids, huh?
Hey, new generation. A new generation. That's why this game's great.
We love it. Up next, we'll look ahead to the Super Bowl in New Orleans. It's not too early to do that, right? Well, will the Chiefs do something that no other team in history has done? We'll discuss next.
You're looking at the GOAT. He's the greatest of all time.
I feel like I've been blessed with so much to move out of the playing field in the second part of my life, and I get to use my voice doing that. I love being a part of that Fox family.
Let's go, baby! We got the trifecta of Patriots. Rob Gronkowski, Julian Edelman, and now Tom Brady. Are you ready for your teammate?
I'm excited.
Your teammate again?
I'm so excited, not just for him, but for everyone else to get to see his knowledge of the game.
Yeah, it's awesome. All right, we are just a few minutes from the second half of the Saints and the Niners. We mentioned it before, but New Orleans will host the Super Bowl this season on Fox, and it's a city that has a lot of history with the biggest game in sports and a lot of history with our network, too.
The Super Bowl is back in the Big Easy. And we'll return to the site of Fox's very first Super Bowl.
The Superdome in New Orleans.
This iconic NFL stadium will host its record 8th Super Bowl. And this year, all the fun is on Fox. This city has seen it all. A Louisiana legend win his first. The swan song of Summerall and Madden.
You ready, John? This is amazing.
And the coronation of the greatest of all time.
What Tom Brady just did gives me goosebumps.
Could we see the NFL's first ever three-peat? Or will a new challenger be crowned? Super Bowl 59 is headed back to New Orleans. And this year, the party is on Fox.
Jules, you were lucky enough to win 3 Super Bowls, but of course you never did it back to back to back. No team has ever done that, but the Chiefs will try to do that this year. Do you expect them to be back in the Super Bowl and win another one?
I've learned my lesson. I'm never betting against the Chiefs again. Okay, I will never bet against them. I lost a lot of money, but it's not up to the Chiefs. We all know what the Chiefs are. They got Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, Spagnuolo, Chris Jones, and everyone. It's up to everyone else. We need to see a Joe Burrow come out and do something, stay healthy, start fast. You need to see Lamar Jackson, who's been on a milk carton in the playoffs, so he's missing. And then, you know, you got to see the other guys. There's going to be a dark horseman, but
right now, your money is on the Chiefs.
I'm going with the Chiefs.
All right. We're taking a break on the other half. We'll see the Saints and the Niners. Enjoy it.
Let's go, Chiefs.